Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Insomnia 62, where we are here with Blitzkrieg 4 Battalion. It's going to be exciting. Again, we've already seen the first game underway. Imperial taking maybe a somewhat surprising loss there, but we're sticking with them. They're going up against Penta. Will be exciting to see in this game.
Absolutely. I think Penta favourites coming into this. It's going to be pretty interesting to see what they can pull out of the bag. We haven't seen any of Penta's strats or how they play Coastal or any other map, actually, so that'll be pretty interesting to see. I think, have we got the spectator bug? We haven't got the spectator bug, have we?
I don't know. Mine's good.
Looks like it's coming back. Slowly but surely. The first round is going live anyways. Looks like we'll go on a bit of a radio cast until this is actually fixed. Seeming like a pretty even spread so far. Penta opting to start on the Axis side, a pretty unquestionable decision, really. Exactly what I would have expected to see. It looks like I'm going to have to go on a quick disconnect.
Yeah, well, we've already seen the first kill come in. Currently, we are in a 5v4 in favor of Imperial. They got the first kill more towards this A side of the map. I think the trade's come back, though. Aiga got one with the shotgun, and Cinder is also just trying to hold alongside his teammates. A minute left on the clock right now. I'm not exactly sure what's happening on your screen, Mitch, but over here we've got the game. So, Aiga just got a double with the shotgun. 3 for the round. Tobin eventually gets a trade, but Aiga is still alive. And it looks as though we should be ready to get here, as Retplan with another shotgun will give them an even further advantage. Just Yaffa left. I don't think he can do too much, as Retplan gets another kill. 5 shotgun kills that round for Penta to start things off.
A very good round from Penta, making excellent use of those small little choke points towards the A side and middle. I have to say, it's pretty annoying to have those spectator bugs.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, it's the first one of the day. Let's get a bug count. You guys can count in the chat how many times we get these bugs. That's number 1. But it looks like we're good to go now. First round going to Penta. Apologies for the interruption, of course. Didn't catch the end of it, luckily. Now, moving into round number 2. Penta looking pretty strong again. Taking those shotguns in play for Aiga. We saw do incredibly well with that last round. Cross going to come over towards B. Oh, but Tobin getting taken down by Sin straight away. Push comes in through middle. Sin with a second, and Puke is picking up Yaffa. It's going to be a 2v5 out of nowhere, and again, we see the same flaws as last time. The allied side, Imperial, just not able to pick up those kills. Losing the opening frag, indeed 3 of them at the start of the round. A difficult situation unfolding for Imperial as Stat and Nathan attempt to take the A side alone.
Yeah, exactly, and we're going to have to see how Imperial perform on their allied side. That was the one they really struggled on Derailed in that first game against Avenue that we saw. We'll get to see if Imperial can step things up, because for the time being, it's not looking too great for them. On that first round, they fell foul to the shotguns over on the A site, and this time they have just been picked apart straight away. Penta take a dominant round win, everyone surviving on their side. And we'll get to see if Imperial have anything else to show, you would hope they would, into this game, because it's only been 2 rounds. But we'll see if they sort of switch things up, because that time they really got picked off really early into the round.
Absolutely. We saw that happen on the Axis side primarily in the previous map on Derailed, where the man advantage was lost every round. That time, 3 people going down, and I think they'll have a much better chance if they can just manage to keep those players alive a little bit longer. Play it a little bit more passively, but there, as I say, as Baz gets taken down by Sin, push coming through middle by low HP players. He's not going to be caught out by that nade as he looks towards the middle area. He's got plenty of frags to find. Nathan being the first with a wallbang headshot. He knows there's a player in connector. He's taken him out too. Going for a third up top mid, but he's going to get taken out by Stat, who is in the window lurking. Now a 2v3, a better situation than previously. They're at least trading out some people, but look at that by Retplan. It's going to be Yaffa alone in a 1v3 yet again.
Yeah, the bomb is dropped as well. It should be recoverable, but they spotted him out, and there it is. Yaffa ends up falling. And again, Imperial losing the opening, this time to the nade. I mean, generally on Coastal, you will see quite a few teams, I think, on that allied side go more towards A, especially at the start of the round. But maybe it is time to start trying to pressure towards B for Imperial, because we've seen a fair few rounds now. They've not really been able to find any openings. We do also see Yaffa still with the sniper in place, so that's something that could also help them. If the rest of the team can hold back and Yaffa could get that opening kill, that would be certainly very valuable, rather. But we haven't really seen that come through just yet, so let's see if it can this time. Grenades coming in, but they will be avoided. In the meantime, it's Cinder spraying away, and again, Penta are making it look so easy right now.
Absolutely. I mean, they're just taking these opening picks. They're gifted them. Angles just not being watched. 10 seconds into the round. Look at this play by Pukas, picking up 3 kills. Or 2 kills. Sorry, there's a third to find, which is Baz. Towards A long, he's taking a fight onto Sin. But he's going to be pushed down by 2 players, and Sin taking his 2nd kill of the round. The 4th round going to Penta. They have got the favourite coming into the Axis side, but Imperial not really able to do much against this hold. It's getting a little bit nasty right now. A 4-round gap. They're going to want to start closing that off a little bit. You don't want to let Penta get too far ahead on the Axis side. And I think really they just need to slow their round down a little bit. They're clearing angles far too fast. 3 players there looking towards mid on the coastal area. And you're just going to have, well, Sind in this case, jumping out on coastal, finding 3 players not looking at him. And that's an easy kill for Sind, and a kill that he doesn't miss often. Now, moving over towards B, it looks like it's going to be fast yet again. Aid could find its way onto Baz. It doesn't quite, but look at this position from Replan. He's going to be watching the cross, and a good kill by Replan. That's going to start off the push. It's going to be Pukas picking up 1. He's complimented by Froster, and the spams coming through all over the map. It's only Yaffa and Stat left in a 2v4.
Stat managed to get 1 kill on the flank, and oh, okay, there's a second. STG doing damage, but his teammate's fallen in the meantime, and oh, the reload just about comes through. Still a 1v3 though. Replan around the corner, getting spammed down. Replan though, alongside Cinder, will easily be able to deal with the last remaining player. So a quick 5-0 starts now for Penta. We did see Imperial not lose players quite as quickly, but that's probably just because it takes a bit longer to run to B. They still went really quickly on the push through, ended up losing the opening fights, and even though the flank came in from Stat, it was nowhere near quickly enough.
Absolutely. I think trying to rush Penta down, you're trying to catch somebody off, you're trying to get somebody off guard who's not really paying attention, and it's just not going to happen. Penta are a very aware team, a very strong side on pretty much the map. I don't think you're going to be able to pressure them out, make them panic. You've got to play the slow game against them, and once again moving towards coastal. Let's see how this goes. Peter's in a very good position here. Pushed up behind, he picks up 1 onto Nathan. Elsewhere, Replan has picked Yaffa off. Now 3v5, and this is just seeming like deja vu at this point. Imperial 2 men down. Less than 30 seconds in, and there's Froster picking up another one towards B. A player known towards coastal. Look at that from Pukas, picking up a kill. It's all on Tobin to find himself 5 kills, and it's not looking great.
Well, maybe a little bit of an over-aggression there from Pukas, considering he was still low, but it won't really be too costly because they now know where Tobin is. There we go, gets the card as well, so I guess that's a nice little bonus, but not really too considerable when you're 5-0 down. Almost certainly going to be 6 as well. Tobin just tries to see if he can find a frag or 2. I wouldn't mind him just surviving for a bit longer here. I mean, in this time, you're not going to win the rounds. Imperial can just discuss exactly what they want to do into this next one because, again, they're really just struggling individually to get anything going so far in this game. Penta looking dominant at the early stages here, and I believe Penta have already played 2 games. And I think they won them both, right? So
Indeed.
Clearly looking good for them.
Yeah, they've been looking very strong this tournament, and as I said at the start, they are favourites coming in here. We've got the underdogs of Endpoint, Imperial. Pretty much, I think everybody really has a chance of winning this tournament. It's just you've got to defeat Penta. I'd be very surprised if we don't see them in the final. And playing like this, you can see why. 6-0 already as another coastal push comes in, and just like before, Puka's picking up the first kill. Things starting to fall apart a little bit for Imperial, I think. Although they've managed to make their way to the back of A house. It's going to be Aga peeking them from the window, potentially. Actually, he's not. He's sitting down on the stairs using the smoke bug. The oh-so-common smoke bug. Far into that. As you can see, the smoke extends not quite as far as it should up those stairs, giving Aga a very good advantage. And Replan picking up a kill towards the back of A. They know there's players there now. Things are getting a little bit complicated as the push comes in towards coastal. The fight underway. Replan knows there's a player there now. He's taking him out. Moving towards the back of A. Tobin not going to hit those shots. And Replan waiting for him, although he does get the kill. That sniper card will be recovered. Ultimately, that kill not really going to matter, as the 7th round is claimed for the Axis, and Penta looking so dominant here. Like you said, Hawka, something really needs to change here on the Imperial side. It seems like they're approaching this the same way they did the previous game, where you yourself said they needed to slow down a little bit, maybe take their time. They're giving away the picks way too quickly. But it seems like they're going to, old habits die hard.
Yeah, also though, as you were saying earlier, the Axis side's certainly favoured on pretty much most maps, so if you could at least get a few rounds together on the Allied side, maybe you have a chance. That's what they're going to have to rely on, though. That doesn't feel great. There's already Cinder gets the first. Ooh, peeking in and out of the fountain does go down. There we go. A couple of kills go the way of Imperial. 3, in fact, overall. Maybe Penta getting a little too overconfident there, but they've generally been winning every single fight towards mid, so you can kind of understand why they would want to do that. And now it's only Replan on the A-hole. This should be a free kill. There we go. Takes Yaffa down, but takes a lot of damage in reply. So he will fall back to the A site. Actually decides to play even more passively. That's going to allow Froster to rotate over. And this is a nice angle from Replan. He could get another free kill here.
Absolutely. Not an angle you see very commonly used. I would be very surprised if it was checked. Indeed it isn't, but he fires off a little bit too early. Bad's going to know he's there. No, he doesn't! Getting shot in the back. Now, one left alive. It is Replan. But it looks like the bomb is making its way towards B, a good choice. With 36 seconds left in the round, a lot of time there to plant. And Stat will be popping that bomb down on the B site. Replan going to have to go for a 1v2 retake. And if Imperial aren't careful, this could be the 8th round for Penta. He has got a sniper rifle, and he's shown he knows how to use it. 2 kills already, looking for the 4K to win the round. I think he's got a good chance if he can find a 1 versus 1 early on.
Yeah, I'm looking at where Tobin and Stat are positioned. They're somewhat close together, but certainly could be a chance for Replan to isolate the players here. But the time certainly against him. Tobin will be spotted out, but he decides to play it safe. And they realize with the time having ticked down so far that Replan has to go towards the bomb site. And I don't think there's any real chance for him. He's going aggressive, trying to spot the first. There it is. Ooh, not quite going to get the second. Fake defuse again. Replan trying to go for the reface. Scoping in on the angle, but the time is just gone too far. There's no chance for him. He does get the final kill, though. So at least that comes in. At least the 4 kills. Even when Penta lose, they still managed to get all the frags. But, yeah, I mean, with such a close round, it certainly still feels like Penta are on top here.
I mean, that was very brave by Stat to sit in the window there. He didn't even peek. I'm not sure if he spotted out the push coming in from Replan, but if he didn't, Replan had time to defuse that there. He jumped out with about 3 seconds left. He'd have to get around there and hit those shots instantly, or that defuse could have actually come in. It could have been the 8th round for Penta. But luckily enough, Replan did go for the kill. Faked out the defuse. Actually, Tobin may have seen that in his death cam. Running off. Good damage from those nades, but ultimately not going to land a kill. No spams coming on the cross to complement them. Oh, and Stat picking up the first kill onto Sin. Now things get a little bit more interesting. Man advantage goes towards Imperial, as they've already picked up their first round, looking to start stringing some together.
Yeah, we do have to point out as well that Imperial, remember, are playing with a last-minute stand-in. Nathan coming in to fill in for the Imperial side. And he's one of the players that has been struggling so far, alongside Baz, who's already gone down into this round. Still a minute left on the clock as well, and it's currently, well, not a man advantage, sorry. It was actually an even trade early on there. Luke is currently trying to lock down this position, but he's decided to fall back pretty passively here. So mid-control will go the way of Imperial. You can see Replan having to play some somewhat awkward positions here with the sniper. Will eventually fall back. Players are already pushing in here. Yaffa alongside Stat are going to try and catch Replan out. Replan misses the first shot as well. He could be in trouble. Indeed he is. Stat takes him down, and there we go. Nathan finally getting onto the scoreboard. Only Aega left. There's not much for him to do. And this time Imperial just managed to gain that mid-control early without really taking too many fights. And that seemed to just give them too much grounds there. Penta couldn't do too much about that push. Ooh, nice shot.
He got the kill with the shotgun.
Yeah. Nothing comes of it, though.
No. I think what was done quite well there by the Allies, I mean, once they got mid-control, they decided to split over towards the B side. They had the pick there, they move around behind. They're ultimately just catching them off. That could have went very differently if Replan had hit that first shot, giving himself a 1 versus 1 in CT, but or an Axis spawn, rather, not CT. Wrong game.
Wrong game.
But luckily for Imperial, it doesn't go quite the way of the Axis. And I feel, though, the times when Imperial are winning these rounds, it feels like it's because Penta are missing shots. Replan there missing kills on the 2 players in the last round, and that really helps the Imperial side out. Sin is actually in a fantastic position here if a broken wall push came in, but it doesn't look like it will. Look at that kill from Froster. He's taken full B control. Replan and Puke is picking up 1 each. Things really not looking good now, as it's only Baz and Yaffa in a 2 versus 5, and Penta not looking to give away any kills early on.
Yeah, Froster was alone towards B, yet he still decided to go aggressive, got that first kill, and now Baz and Yaffa, well, I was going to say, they're not really sure if they have the bomb control, but they're also going to only get a 1-for-1 trade there, so just Yaffa left. So should get some contact soon. Puke is coming around the corner, might spot him out. There we go, the shot is missed. They're trying to get up close, trying to pre-fire the positions, but not going to come through. Aega again with that shotgun making it happen. That was actually a team ace for Penta. Everyone gets a kill, they all share, which is always nice. Always good to share. Sharing is caring.
Exactly. Gotta say, it was a good play by Baz there. He had a good read on the positions being held by Penta. It just shows how much these players have been playing the game since it came out. Spamming in towards the Pukas in CT, or Axis spawn. I'm going to keep doing that all day.
Oh, yeah.
And then instantly flicking up the side, assuming there's a player sat there waiting for him. Indeed, there was. Oh, Sin. A lot. Oh, my God. Nobody challenging Sin at all. 3 damage all day long. A good nade that might actually land directly beside him. Does escape it just about, though. But he has the information that 2 players have moved over towards the B side, potentially 3. And Replan making that into 1, potentially 2, with the straightaway kill there on the stat. Replan, look, he's on 17 kills. Absolutely incredible at this stage.
Yeah, it looks like with that earlier information, Penta decided to stack almost 4 players towards B, one of them being Cinder on that rotate. But now a little bit of time has ticked down. They don't have the full information, so they will rotate back. Replan being one of the players to do so. You see though, Tobin spots a player on the edge of the truck there. Nicely done, but he is alone with the bomb, so that was a risk. It's going to work out though, as they get the kill in reply. And with 34 seconds left, it's Replan again making the difference. Puke is alongside him, chimes in with another kill. Oh, Replan didn't quite spot the cross, but the damage is done. Tobin, the only man left, does have the bomb, but he's got 4 players to find. Let's see what he can do. There we go, there's the first headshot, and he has the sight. We'll try and get the bomb down. Will the spam come in? Oh, he doesn't get the bomb down, actually. Switching to the shotgun, assuming someone would push. With 8 seconds left, though, Tobin has to commit now, and there we go. Replan already in position. Again, as you pointed out, he has been on point so far. 3 kills yet again for him. And, well, to be fair, the entirety of Penta are playing well. So, you know, he's obviously doing the best, but got to give them all credit.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they're just shutting it down. The level of team play here, you can tell that these players have played a lot. We were actually discussing previously, we don't know who they've been playing against. All the teams we know haven't scrimmed them, so I'm curious as to see where they actually get their practice. By the way, it's going very well for them right now. And there's an opening kill by Sin, a nice nade frag, one of the advantages that the Axis really has on this map. And on most maps, Tobin has been spotted outside. Oh, but he's going to get the kill there onto Replan. And this could be the round opening up, but unfortunately he gets taken out by a nade. Sin spotting on a player in the house. He may be caught out here, though. Stat pushes back up the stairs. Goes there. The other way, it's going to be the pistol against the STG, and the STG wins that fight. 10-2. An absolutely phenomenal half from Penta. I don't think you could have expected that of the team. Certainly we said they had an advantage coming in here. We predicted them to be the favourites, but an 8-round gap moving on to their allied side. That's going to favour them hugely. 3 rounds needed. And this could get interesting. Hopefully Imperial can pull something out of the bag here on the Axis side. Although I'd imagine that Penta, it's really going to show up the level of team play, the amount of practice they have together as they're on their allied side. That's when it really shows, because the strategies, the executes that they have, and the positions, they're going to have the ability to peak angles where previously they could only hold, really.
And I think the one way for Imperial to get back into this would be to try and steal away those sniper cards. You said Replan have been so impactful. Maybe there's a chance if you get him down to a different weapon for you to be able to come back into this one, but you're going to need so many rounds in a row. Already seeing Replan up on this tree. A pretty common position to try and spot over in towards mid. And it might be successful. You can see he's going to spot the opponent out. Stat, again, fairly isolated towards mid. No real chance for the trade. That means the Replan can get the first kill fairly easily. Still just trying the wall bangs, but we're not going to see too much aggression. This is what maybe Imperial should have been doing in some of these rounds. Penta just taking things slowly, and with the man advantage, they can afford to do so, as that nade into the A site also takes down Nathan. That might force a rotate here from Imperial.
Indeed it will. The A side completely open now. It's only going to be Baz watching that cross and the run up the stairs. Froster jumping up in the tank here. May find a kill. Oh, Baz running away just as they peek out towards tank. They're going to grab the information that he is there. With Tobin being taken down, it's only going to be Yaffa and Bat. Can't make that. It's only going to be Baz. Replan picking up a third kill for the round. Definitely an opportunity if they can take away the sniper cards. Like they can take any cards away. With a clean round from Penta. 5 alive at the end on their allied side. 11-2. And only 2 rounds left before they claim this map. And I think the biggest gap in scores that we would have seen so far today.
Yeah, I mean, it's been very one-sided, that's for sure. Again, Replan stepping up. I mean, he's 22 for 4. Not too bad, considering how many rounds we've played. We've only played 13 rounds, so, you know, not doing badly, I guess you could say. Again, he's going to have the sniper, obviously, so we'll get to see what he can do. Currently going to be just holding back. So actually pushing up through Coastal, but Baz gets the first kill in towards mid. And the players at Coastal for Penta weren't ready to trade, so there we go. Imperial get the man advantage thanks to Baz. They also have a fair few players holding towards this A site, which is where the push is likely to come in, and that means that Tobin, very long range there actually, got another kill through. That was all the way over from the B bomb site. So that is a 2-man advantage for Imperial, and a chance for them to finally put another round on the board.
Tobin sitting in the window, he might actually catch Sid. Sid spotted here, surely Tobin's going to peek over to that. He does indeed, but he's not going to be able to spot Sind out. He's backed off. Oh, he's taking a nice kill. That's going to be Yaffa falling at 4v3. That gap closing now. Another player's location known towards the statue. Tobin being cornered off as well. Puka's picking up 1 kill. They know where excuse me, they know where the axes are. And with a 2 versus 3 developing, only 1 player towards the B side who has been trapped out towards the window. Look at this movement from Sind, who's managed to get himself in the window. Tobin is worried about that position. Moving back towards him with the Kar 90 AK. This is an important shot. He has to hit this. Pushing back into the house. His position known. Must have been called to Sin. Sin dropping out of the window. Going to be wrapping back around. Tobin hears it though. He spots out the player. Just in time. He's going to jump back. He misses the shot though. Oh, and he's not going to get it. And that's going to be standing towards the side with the pistol. Oh, he's getting taken out by Sind as well. What is going on? It's only Nathan now. He's got to find himself 2 kills, or this will be the 12th round for the Allies. And what a round from Pukas and Sind. Pulling that back, managing to get that bomb plant. And let's see if they can find Nathan now.
Yeah, currently only the shotgun in play as well, which isn't perfect. Might want to try and upgrade that. And the time is already starting to tick down. Nathan towards the site. I think he's going to push towards where Pukas was, but Pukas is pushing all the way around. So Nathan's just not going to have the information here. Penta have played this so passively. Nathan is just pretty much screwed at this point. He's on towards the bomb now, but the fake comes in and Penta will push towards him. Nathan, ooh, does the damage. Cinder lands the shot, but Nathan takes him down, but there's just no time. Pukas lines it up, takes his time, and eventually gets the kill through to put Penta up to a map point.
I think that was one of the most BM things I've ever seen in my life. Puka's actually hoping that that Nathan would come off the bomb and shoot him, in which case they would win the round on time. That's just rude. It's going to be 12-2, 1 round left for Penta, and Imperial need to get 10 in a row to stay in this and bring it to overtime. That would be some feat to see. And Replan looking down middle. He's finding angles on the 3 people, but those smokes making sure that he's not able to get those kills. Stat almost getting the spam through the smoke. It's going to be Sin with the first kill. Already pushed up around behind A. How is he here? Stat, I don't think he actually knows he's... Oh, he's spotted him out now as Sin jumped up. And at least that flank possibility is gone. Now they've got to be very worried about those angles. Yaffa picking up 1 kill. It will be a push into the A house. Nathan picking up a good shotgun kill and shutting that push down. Both angles being watched now by the Axis. they're pretty safe in the A-house area. Actually, the shot being missed by Stat. He'll be pushed close by Sid, but here comes the shotgun. Oh no, Stat gonna fall. And Nathan on 60 HP pushing back up the stairs. Well played by Sid. It's worth mentioning, 18 for 5. He's playing pretty incredibly too, as are, like you said before, the majority of Penta. Now look at this smoke. This is the smoke bug right here. There's not too much you can do against it. Froster almost picking up a kill on Yaffa. He's going to be pushing out. Only one shot to find onto him, but Yaffa is actually going to find the kill first. And now it's all on Sin. He can find 3. He wins this map. And it's going to be 1 kill moving towards the A site. 20 seconds left. That's lots of time to get this plant in. He moves up towards the site. He's on there. Nathan has spotted him out with that shotgun. Oh my god, Sin has picked up the kill. That's a 3k. It's a 1 versus 1. Do Penta take this round? This is incredible. He could get a 4k and win this map. And oh my god, Imperial not going to be feeling good about this. Tobin missing that Car 98k shot. That's going to give Sin the information he needs to pick up the kill. He's going to play a little bit passive on site. He's taking the shot on Tobin. Oh my god. Sin, are you kidding me? That's a 4k. 13-2. Penta. Incredible performance. I did not expect to see that big of a gap of a scoreline, and to lose in a 3v1 the final round, that is heartbreaking. You hate to see that happening. Well played by Penta. Every single player stepping it up there. Penta number 1.
It looks like it. I mean, yeah, that was pretty one-sided to say the least. I mean, what do you even say after a game like that?
Lost for words.
After a round like that at the end as well. Cinder stepping up. I mean, Imperial did fight him 1 by 1 as well. I mean, at that point, sure, they're really far behind, but got to credit to Cinder. He won every single 1v1, and Penta looking on point.
Absolutely incredible. I just that 3k, next level, next level. There is literally lost for words at this point. What can you say about that? Going to be looking forward to seeing the rest of the Penta games, and let us know in the chat who you think is going to make the finals.